Hey guys, another game I'd like to show off this time around is Nightmare Towers. Actually quite just a very simple but just very fun to play. So I've actually sort of just like unlocked all the content, so I'm just gonna show some pardon the little Steam alert in the bottom right. So I'll just show a bit of gameplay just to show what it's kind of like. So basically you're this knight who's trying to save a bunch of princesses, and it's like as a result you sort of just have to sort of go around and I don't know what's the best way to describe it. It's like you gotta bounce and kill monsters by hopping on them, and it's probably just quite bizarre concept when now that I'm actually trying to explain it. So that's kind of the main idea, and obviously to begin with, you know you start like very young, not so well upgraded, and then there'll just be some fairly weak monsters, and should reiterate again that I'm kind of just playing on like a survival or like a how should I say it, like an endless mode as well. So and for those who know to deal with survival and endless mode, it's just basically like, you know, go as long as you can, but and that's pretty much it really. So basically what happens is that you basically keep bouncing and keep killing monsters, and when you do that, you'll gain speed in going up, and because your main goal is to basically go up. So you can see health in the top bar, you can see the speed in the top left, and you can see a timer in the top right. So and of course, if you take too many hits, then you obviously die. So you can see in the summary there's actually a whole bunch of princesses that you need to rescue, and for each princess you rescue, there's good for each actually additional princess you rescue, you basically you basically unlock like an upgrade that will also allow you to do better. So I figure I'll probably just start back at the beginning, and just so you can just sort of see what it looks like to begin with. So you see a bunch of little monsters, and you know, right now since I've pretty much unlocked most, if not all, of the content, I'm obviously sort of just one-shotting them, but when you're starting out, it's gonna you know, some monsters are gonna take more than one hit to kill. So that's definitely something that you want to be careful with. Of course, one thing I forgot to mention was that if you're a bit too slow or you keep falling down too much, it doesn't kill you, but it does make the lava catch up to you, as you've probably seen already. And of course, if you spend too long, maybe I'll just keep slowing myself down. You just keep going into the lava, and then you know you're pretty much dead. So and so pretty much after the end of every round, you also gain gold, and then you also end up going up a certain distance, and whoops. And that's the other thing I've got to mention that you probably saw already. You can actually control the boost you get from the initial rocket to begin with, and here's another feature that I haven't mentioned. Like after a while, you can unlock potions, and basically these potions will allow you to have some kind of like super upgrade for a temporary period of time. Of course, now since I've unlocked all the upgrades, I get to turn into a raging bull that can do AoE damage. And here's another thing that I haven't mentioned. There's also like mini bosses you can unlock, and of course when you unlock them, it basically means that you get a little gold bonus, and you know, it's just quite nice. So basically the goal you see when I have like a huge speed up, it basically means that I've gotten up to the next level. And of course you see the farm, and then here I hit a little guy that unlocks a bunch of traits. And basically when you get up to these next levels, you unlock a new princess, and then after a while at the very end, there's a boss, and you can see in the middle on the left that there's a skull at the top of the meter on the left, and that meter is basically showing the height of how far you've sort of reached up. So you can see I'm just sort of speeding myself up a fair amount, and then I'm just gaining speed by killing monsters, and that's basically the premise of the game really. And so it's very simple, it's very easy to play. I'm playing using the controller. You could probably do it just as easily with the mouse and keyboard, but definitely this is meant to be. You know what? I'm already up to the boss, which is kind of embarrassing, but I don't exactly want to spoil it, so I'm just gonna try and just do a bit, but I wouldn't spoil the boss too much. I will just try and get myself hit, and then before I like completely spoiled this game, but embarrassingly enough. But nevertheless, okay, there we go. I just keep killing myself so that I don't spoil how to do the boss, because I mean, to be honest, it's not very content heavy, and it's definitely you can basically unlock all the content within a couple of hours. So what I'll do now is that I'll show you the shop. There's an armor. You can get armor, sword, boots, rocket upgrades. You get accessories. Whoops, sorry, wrong button. You get accessories, which is basically luck. Luck is like I don't actually know. I don't actually remember. Extraction power is like basically you gain more speed when you kill monsters. Oil is like it avoids air friction from slowing you down, and then the speed boost is speed boost, and potions. Yeah, well, I've just spoiled all the potion upgrades, but basically you can get upgrades to the potions that you get from the from when they spawn. And the other main thing about this is that there's a finite amount of quests, or like a limited amount of quests, which you can actually complete while you're doing these runs over and over. That basically will convert upgrades. No, is it upgrades? No. For each quest which you complete, you just get additional gold in which you can just spend on the shop to just get more accessories and stuff like that. So let me just click back to the main menu and just do another survival run while I talk a little more. One thing you will notice is that there's a lot of internet references, especially like you've completed all the quests. You may notice that icon from the webcomic Hyperbole and a Half, which basically is like the references do all the things. So, and it's usually used in like when you emphasize that you're doing or something. So it's like, here you've completed all the quests, and I'm not so sure if that's really like a copyright problem, but I mean, for this game to exist, is probably isn't, but it's that's not for me to say, to be honest. You would have also noticed that the boss up at the end was basically a rage face, or basically one of those comics that they used to be called Rage Comics, and I don't know if they're still called Rage Comics, but those who have been on the internet long enough, like I have, will obviously recognize them. So I'm not sure how I feel about it. It does feel a bit weird, but at the same time, it sort of feels a bit familiar because yeah, it sort of feels a bit familiar because it's like, oh, it's like, hey, I understand this reference. And then there was a few others, like with the mini bosses. I don't think, did I? I'm just trying to think. Okay, there was one mini boss that I think might be this one actually. Yeah, look at the eyes. Remember, it's kind of like the look of disapproval. So I mean, it's kind of amusing, it's kind of cute, kind of hilarious, but I don't know. I mean, it's a small detail that I could appreciate, but some people might not, or they might not get the reference. And I mean, obviously, the internet culture references probably won't stay for long. And I mean, who am I to say? But for now, I'll just sort of keep slashing down. So the endless mode is pretty much endless mode, and there's also a couple of achievements like you gotta kill the boss within, I think it's 3 minutes, or is it 1 minute 30 seconds? So, but again, like throughout all this talking, I've sort of gone through already like 3 or 4 games, so it's a testament to how quick each game is. So it's definitely one of those games that you can just sort of relax, play for like 5 minutes just to kill a bit of time and such, and since there's not a lot of content, it's pretty easily redoable, and just just a very simple game to have fun with. So yeah, I don't think there's really much I have to say about this. It is really a short and cheap game that I can definitely recommend if you're looking just for a game to kill like 5 minutes while you're waiting for dinner to cook, or 5 minutes while you're waiting for your wife to get ready and put on her makeup when she ends up taking more than 20 minutes. Not that I have a wife, I'm just sort of insinuating situations where you might want to kill like 5 minutes or so. So yeah, this is Nightmare Tower. Thank you for watching. Just a subtle reminder that the like and subscribe buttons exist, and I will see you on the next video.